It made me feel small. Like the monument at Ground Zero feels small because it knows it's standing in the shoes of a fallen giant. Knows it can never bring back what was lost. Just preserve the only thing we have left. A memory of wrinkled skin and thin wisps of white wiry hair that almost seemed more substantial than the man himself. Never did feel right that I was taller than him at age 12. Never felt right that it was him looking up at me, when in his eyes he held an ageless wisdom, like when he looked at you, he could tell the moment you were born the world was changed forever. And he knew the exact moment you were going to die too. Because he knew death. They met in Poland, 1942. Death showed him around his summer home in Auschwitz, turned to him smiling, said, "You knew room's over there.
What?
It's the one filled with emaciated angels and gagged gods. I'll be back to fetch you later." But of course, he was too proud to give in. He waded through tragedy and sin, cheated death again and again, just to find out what had been was lost. Like a wisp of white wiry hair tossed to the wind. At 18, my grandfather stood in line to take a shower. One he knew he wouldn't survive. And now I'm 18. And the last time I stood in line was at a club. At 18, his world was destroyed forever. At 18, my ivy laurel wreath was secured. My life was made. It took him 50 years to tell his children how he got out of that line. And on average, it takes me 15 seconds to spit out where I go to school. And I wonder if he'd be happy, knowing how often I'm lost in bacchanality when he spent every moment in the factories chasing for his children the liberty that he could never have. Because even though he escaped his hell, my grandfather's past is tattooed into our family. The brutality of his history traced its way through our pedigree is present every time we disagree. Whenever we get angry, the black streak is set free. It is always hungry. We buried him on the hottest day of summer. So hot it felt like the fires he had escaped were reaching out of the past to grasp him. The memory that had dimmed, spread thin, now rekindled from the place within the confines of his mind, to attack one last time, to steal the body from its shrine. But we were there. With due care, spades rising and falling through the air, and with his spirit in our glare, we buried him with a prayer that wherever he went, he would finally be content. The last words he said to me were, "We are proud of you." I just wish I told my grandpa that I was proud of him too.